Say, greetings, mortals. I am Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate life form, or possibly known as the almighty Shadow the Hedgehog. Now, before we go down today, again, rewind of today's lucky stream, be sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell, until I upload a new video. Now, let's get down right to business, shall we? Now, I know from earlier from mistake that today was an awful Monday. Technology doesn't want to work, and then now I fixed the problem. Game features are basically up and ready to go, and everything else should be fine. But between you and me, this is the biggest, most craziest stream I ever did. Well, minus the other time with the other streams from my past few months. But either that or just the current event. But as of right now, I'm really looking forward to play this R.E.P.O game, then go on to VRChat, and finally call it a day. So throughout this whole stream, I'm going to play up to, let's say, 3 rounds of this. 3 rounds of R.E.P.O, and then go on to VRChat for a whole wholesome of 4 hours. Of 4 hours in VRChat. So that's going to be it for this part of the stream. And for tomorrow, April 1st, Sonic X Shadow Generations, the, the pinnacle of what we need to finish. Well, basically what I need to finish, really, is to finish the story. To play the actual Sonic the Hedgehog Generation game. First time playing it. Never got a chance to play it on the original Xbox 360 side of things. So different, but yet so similar. But that's not important. This is about R.E.P.O and the VRChat Hangout scenario. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our time and do a little bit of a Q&A session one last time. And then we could go on to R.E.P.O for a first round of 3 rounds. I don't have a team with me, so I have to do it in single player really, because this is my first time in playing this. I wish I had some partners, but normally half of people that I know probably don't have the game. But you never know when they're gonna try it or not. They soon gonna let me know and hit me out in the best place at the right time. So with that being said, I know I heard some great comments earlier, even though I haven't had the time to respond, and I do deeply apologize for that reason. Because I had to do a lot of fixing this laptop that I have, and then the whole thing just crashed. Interrupting. Error. And then some odd reason, technology, it doesn't work. Modern day technology, am I right? But besides anything else, I know this is a quiet stream as ever. That's how the way I like it. But normally I like some people to come in every now and then. I know I've been keeping myself busy a lot. I've been doing other things, editing videos, doing some incredible thumbnails, like you guys seen in the live stream right now. That is my thumbnail for this live stream, and from the other one too. But it was crazy, and mostly the chaotic thing I ever did, or mostly the technologically the technology that I have probably somewhat of out to date, but it's fully updated now, and now I have no other problems whatsoever. But I don't know, should I literally supposed to be streaming this day? Because this is the last day of March. And you know what else is coming up on April? Easter. Even though I love Easter very much, springtime and everything else, it's always been a great way of how you spend your whole day outside, stop worrying about technology for a while, and you don't have to worry about anything else as long as people don't bring no drama. And we don't like drama. I know that's for sure. We don't like drama. But besides everything else, a quiet stream is the way I like it. And hopefully, I hope you guys out there who's joining their Mondays, well, still in school. I understand that because school is a pain in the butt. But I'm no longer in school. Graduated 2 years ago. No problems. I have no worries. I'm free. I don't have a college degree. I'm doing YouTubing for a job. I'm probably going to do this for over 7 years. With those 7 years, then I might have to retire. That only is because, let's just say, you know how life is, We're somehow like one lifespan to live. We gotta share that moment. Even though sometimes we do some crazy things we may not regret or looking forward to it. But the one thing that keep us always saying that we love the sign community. And the sign 31st anniversary is coming up soon. Now I'm really looking forward to see what's going on. And hopefully I wish I could visit a nice, decent expo of the Sign Expo to see all the other sign communities, to see how well they're doing, making some great stuff, really. And hopefully, I will like to know right here, right now, from all over the world, it's a chill that the sign community is growing so fast. A brand new game, Sign Cross Worlds. Sign Movie 3 was awesome, but Sign Movie 4 will be better if they have Rouge the Bat in the freaking movie. Which I have to say, I don't know. It's a possibility. But which means there's a slight or will chance that Rouge the Bat will be in this movie. Sign Movie 4, it has to be. I mean, well, Rouge, there's no whole point of Team Dark. We need Team Dark in the movie. I don't care if somebody made a fan made movie of how it's supposed to be. If it looked genuine, I'll do a quick reaction. Boom, there, done that. And everything else is going to be terrific. And that being said, I know there's supposed to be a special calendar just came out of nowhere just today. I say the 31st anniversary of 2026 new calendar. I want to get my hands on it. It looked awesome. From the late 90s, it's awesome. From past, present, and future, I'm really looking forward to how this crazy developing is going to be one extra proportions. From all over the design community, even though I do not work for them, Sega, I don't sponsor Sega, no. I do not sponsor anyone. Sega do not own my channel. Hey, Crystal, welcome to the stream and everything else. The sign community is so much of a big hustle right now. The 31st anniversary is coming up, and I really want to participate in somewhat of great activities, meet all the voice actors, voice actress, and all the writers, and see what's going on with the sign movies 4 so far. Like, what is the early stage of developing, and when we could expect it. Should we see it in the summer? Should we see it in the fall? Should we see it in the winter? Or maybe next year? Or 1 year later? I mean, we don't know because we have to wait until we get to that point. I'm not able to join because I got stuff planned, but I'm just stopping by. Oh, I see. Oh, you meant for VRChat. I can understand that because you probably have homework to do because it's Monday. Now I can understand that, even though I'm free from school. Freedom. It's awesome. I love it. Freedom. You will get your turn. 2 more years. 2 more years. You're going to be free. That's a guarantee. Okay, what I'm about to say was, let's see. Oh, yeah. For those of you who are, let's say, who haven't yet to read my description in my channel, 16, 17, 18 above, can watch my content and everything else. I'm still a Sonic fan, even though I'm a little bit older. But I'm still loving it until this very day. Sonic is awesome, but he's not awesome than the Ultimate Love Song. Yeah, I got homework. I just got back from break. We're already doing state testing like that. Oh my god. State testing right after break is evil. You're not wrong about that one. I never take a state test at all. I normally take final exams. I never did a state test ever. Well, I'm not saying I'm not a high school dropout. No. Let's just say I fully graduated. Finished my high school life. Finished my adulthood life. And now I'm officially a free, handsome hogger to do whatever I want. I'm going to stick with it. So with that being said, is there anything else that Christoph, since you're the only one who in the stream, you'll want to have a little bit of a Q&A session for me. So if you have any other questions, please don't mind asking me anything. Oh yeah, how good is the stream to you? Since you're the only one. The only one. The only one. Maria. Dear God. Maria. Oh my God, Maria. Oh my God. Nah, Sonic the Hedgehog fan, welcome to the stream. No, you're not late. I had to restart all over again because my laptop is acting like crap. Don't need to spam. You're sorry. You're forgiven. Well, that makes sense. We got 2 people in the chat already. A good start, but we need to get more. So if anyone out there who wants to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, turn notification bells, now is a good time because we're about to make some history because I'm going to play my first ever R.E.P.O game in single player, really. I don't have any other teammates. I really don't have other teammates at the moment, and you're welcome, by the way, Sonic the Hedgehog fan. And then everything else will become between today and tomorrow for Sonic X Shadow Generation for the first day of April. There ain't no April Fool joke or anything. I'm gonna come out, play the game like that, end the day off, and that's a guarantee that you guys will definitely gonna make me have to raise my blood pressure a little bit because it was fun the last time, even though you guys have school now. But sometimes it's all right that you can miss one day of school. But during testing, no. It will not be acceptable on something like that. Doing state testing is important for those who actually in school doing all these other exams. Some exams that I don't know of or haven't seen before. Good luck, best wishes, pass, and you will get a great summer vacation as a bonus. Heck, you probably gonna stay in the summer break for at least about like a good, say a great 6.5 months It depends on the year. An odd year versus an even year. Who knows? Maybe it's something good at the end, like new games, or perhaps new movies going to be releasing pretty soon. Like today, or basically last week ago, we basically saw a new trailer for Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, let me talk to you guys real fast about Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, Nightmare on Elm Street is somewhat of a classical horror movie ever. It's been around for a very long time, even longer than me. I never got a chance to see the first one, but I've seen some many clips between the first to all the way to 2001, or basically 2002. Really, it all depends. Like 2002, Freddy versus Jason. Those two monsters among all monsters go head to head. The Walking Nightmare versus the Unkillable Machine. And yet, I call him Jason Voorhees the Unkillable Machine because he is unkillable. No matter what you do, he always come back. He always, ooh, even though I don't want to talk about it in this stream, but you know, Jason, Myers, Chucky, all these other crazy, crazy mad suckers. They're all always coming back. No matter what you do, they always come back. And always scary at the end of time. That's somewhat similar like to some ultimate life form that I know. But I don't want to exploit that. No. Unless he is an edgelord. It's a special type of edgelord. But I'm not going to jump to any type of conclusions or whatsoever. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's very, very crazy. Crazy, you ask me. Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, everywhere is Halloween. And oh my god. All this Halloween is every day. Guys, somebody just told me that before. Every day is Halloween. Five Nights at Freddy's is something else. Even Nightmare on Elm Street is coming up soon. 1 year later, or basically this November, I'm not going to spoil anything else. It's going to be one hell of a ride. The scene, the freaking. I can't say his name 3 times before I go crazy. If I go crazy one last time, we're going to be having Halloween early. Our early Halloween slash Easter. Our early Halloween Easter. And that not canon. But I have to say is something I will imagine that if someday, at some point, if Nightmare on Elm Street comes on a different streaming platform, I'll definitely watch it. The new one versus the old one. So what's the only two difference between this Freddy and the other? What's the only difference? Which I know the answer because I'm not from the late 90s. I'm not from the year 2000. Well, basically, I was around 2001, but I'm not around since the 90s. So I had to watch all the Nightmares on Elm Street so I can basically see how this comes up between the new one versus the old one. Between all the generations, I'm really looking forward to see how this movie comes out. Now, for Friday the 13th, let's just say that Hockey Max man, oh, he's something. But I hear that he made a TV series. that's something I will like to see it at some point. But I don't know when exactly. Is it? Is it premium live? Or do I have to find another way to watch something like that? I really want to see this series of Friday the 13th. Even though I'm not even a, well, how should I say this? I am a Jason Voorhees fan, and between between him and Michael Myers, ooh, two of the greatest killers of all time go head to head. Now, don't tell me you guys don't want to see a movie about that. The Unkillable versus the Machine. When I say the Machine, I meant Jason. When I say the Unkillable, I'm talking about Michael Myers. Two of the biggest men who walk in comics go head to head in a live action movie, an official movie. Now, really put your mind into it. Dream about it. Go and cross that freaking line. See that movie. Make that movie come into fruition. Even though we saw during the last Halloween movie, it was something more special. Because if we all saw from that movie, did Michael Myers lose his head? That's how he got. That's how he died. Now, now imagine that, like a one behind movie behind that. What if, and I can say this without no problem, that he met Jason, and the first time ever those two collide, well, they're about to recap it. And the bonus part, Jason still has Freddy's head and still severed from his body. And that is just another special thing. How does that Nightmare Freddy, the new one, have his head on his body while the other one has no body? As we all saw from the late movie of Jason versus Freddy, Freddy's body was in the Crystal Lake. And we saw it sunk down to the bottom. And we all saw that. But imagine this. Even though Jason went down into the water as well, that doesn't mean we're about to see another comeback between those two again. Now, this is just an early prediction. And I can't say for sure it will come between now or in the next 10 years. We never know. Even though the finance, not Finance Freddy's, but Friday the 13th series, I say it will still be living on. All the all the best movies from Friday the 13th, the first one, to all the way to the last one. And then Freddy versus Jason. I have to say it was a spectacular movie, but top rank. But really, in your own opinion, who do you guys think is the top killer? Like right now, everybody thinking it's Chucky. You know how many times he keep on coming back. No matter what you do, he's always coming back in dolls. Lots, lots, lots of dolls. Every single time. And you could call that the unkillable Chucky. No matter what you do, he always finds a way to come back. He always. Now, imagine this. Freddy versus Chucky. A doll that has unlimited lives. Unlimited lives. Versus the walking nightmare. And that is Freddy. Now, Freddy, let's just say, he could walk through dreams. And he could kill anything in people's dreams. Now, now imagine this. This dream, Chucky meets Freddy in his own dream, and then he cannot stop Freddy. So let's just take that back for a little bit. Chucky has unlimited, let's say, power to go to every single doll there ever is. No, I'm not talking about no Five Nights and Freddy's. I'm talking about Freddy Krueger, the walking nightmare, not Freddy the freaking Fazbear. No, this is a different type of Freddy. Nightmare on Elm Street. I've been talking about him, not not that Fazbear, not that animatronic, but Nightmare on Elm Street. That guy, not the animatronic, really. Even though he is impressive, I give the Five Nights at Freddy's some credits. Great movie. Two movies. Gonna be three. Gonna be four, five or six, seven and eight, nine, 10. The Five Nights at Freddy's can go even beyond Nightmare on Elm Street. But you do not, I repeat, you do not want to disregard a Nightmare on Elm Street. You don't know what's gonna happen. So with that being said, Nightmare on Elm Street is going to be one heck of a movie. The newest one and counteract with the old one. Now, Freddy versus Chucky. I know I said this, I'm going to say this one more time. The infinite body in dolls versus the Freddy Krueger, again, in dreams that he faced Chucky in Chucky's dreams. Now, if Freddy killed Chucky, the main Chucky, all the other Chuckies will basically be dead all together. Not a single one survive. No matter how many times or how many different scenarios every last Chucky doll fall into the hands of Freddy. Every last one of them. Now imagine that. Imagine that type of movie. Imagine that. The greatest of all. I want to say the greatest of all. I mean, we got Lutherface out there somewhere. And then we got so many others, like the Alien, Predator, and so many other ones as well. So, yeah, we're about to see so many great things. So many. Look at me. I'm talking about movies right now. It's about me supposed to play R.E.P.O, but I lost track that we supposed to be playing R.E.P.O right now. But I'm so eager to find out all these latest movies, and hopefully, dream movies will come true some point. It depends on the writers, the actors, and who's going to beat them. It all depends. Just like in the Sonic community, who's going to be Rouge the Bat? It could be the one from Sonic X, or it could be the one from Sonic Prime. Who knows? If if they actually pick either one of those two, I have to say it will be a greatest thing right now. It all depends. It could be someone from a different show, or basically somebody from a, let's say, a higher ranking movie. Hmm, let's let's see, what's the highest rankings movie right now? Hmm, of course, it's still Sonic Movie 3 still, but later than in a year, Sonic Movie 4 will be taken over. Then what else? The latest movies out there. Apparently, Sonic the Hedgehog 4 will have competition with the Zelda movie in the box official office. Oh my god, the Zelda movie, really? And everybody's still focusing on the Minecraft movie. Basically, I'm still surprised that Jack Black is going to be in the movie. And he playing as Steve? Huh, who knows? But besides that, I'm really looking forward to see this Minecraft movie. It all depends on if Jack Black do a great thing, like in Kung Fu Panda. I think he could do a decent Steve in in the Minecraft movie. All depends on who is. Well, basically we all know it's going to be Steve, but will he be the great Steve of Minecraft? Even though the Steve on Minecraft currently doesn't have a voice actor at all, just made of bricks, cubes, but still awesome. And what else? Something on the tip of my tongue. And yet, so many answers are still haven't yet to be answered by so many others. So on the Hedgehog 4, Rouge the Bat. And hopefully, they put Omega in there. I mean, it won't be Team Dark. Well, Omega. Then we got the whole entire team of Team Dark. And then you got the whole team of Movie Sonic. Actually, now I think about it, if Amy's gonna be in it, and Mel Sonic, will the rest of Team Rose gonna be in there? Like Cream, or possibly Big. But Cream and Big from that universe never met. And they never met Amy yet. So we can't say for sure yet. So it all depends between Team Dark versus Team Movie Sonic. Team Rose is a different scenario. And don't get me started on Team Chaotix right now. I don't know about that. Team Chaotix or something. I don't know what they could do with Vector, Charming, or even S.P.O. at this matter. If they're gonna be the villains, or they still be the heroes. If they are, who knows? It all depends how the writers, the directors, the actual characters' opinions on the subject. It all depends. It all depends how they want to see the movies go. We're done with 3 movies. Now it's up to number 4. And once number 4 is done, we can move on to number 5. And what number 5 supposed to represent? What about Silver? Silver is not that important. I mean, he was part of Sonic 06, and sometimes others say Sonic 06 wasn't that great because we saw the fan made project of it, made it 10 times better, but still in other people's tastes, and, and this is just my opinion. Let's just say Silver is a long way of becoming a official movie character in this movies. It's just my opinion. Everybody else seems to like to have Silver in the movies so far. But I prefer he be in the TV series instead of in the movie. I heard that in rumors, a spin-off series of the Knuckles show combined with Shadow the Hedgehog. Now that's something. Now imagine something like that could happen. Now imagine this. If Rouge does not make it to the movie, she might be appearing in the Knuckles and Shadow show, the spin-off series. She might appear in that one. I mean, it's okay, but all of us prefer to be see her in the movie. If Silver comes, we'll have Team SS. Now you got a point there. Team SS, great, but between this is only my opinion, really. I'm mostly the Team Dark fan more than anything. Team Movie Sonic, fine, but Team Dark is always on tier top of things. Always get their missions done, and always prevails. Now you get the Pink Star, Hulo, Hola. Oh yeah, there's so many other surprises yet. And Hola to you, and Hola in Spanish means hi, for those who don't understand. Alright, now let's see. What else should we talk about before I get onto the repo, then VRChat? As I recall, being on VRChat is going to be about 4 hours, like I promised. And then for single play, for repo, I'm going to play for only 3 hours. Well, 3 hours of me playing repo. Only just up to three rounds. That's incredible. Spanish is important. To understand each other. It's important. I'm very new here. I'm not yet famous to meet you. It's nice to meet you too. Okay? So everything else? Let's see. There's so many other examples I want to say before we get down to repo. Like I have zero knowledge of how to play this game. I did all the reading on the manual. The game settings are a little bit tricky, but I can manage. But picking up the whole weapon scenario for repo is like so difficult. But I understand the game settings is going to be one, let's say, one hassle. Picking the right ones, then the important bonus pickups, like for example, extra health, stamina, strength, speed, sprint, everything else. It's going to be really hard for me to make a lot of money on repo. And then you have to look out for so many crazy creatures. I can understand that. Watch out for crazy creatures. Like that zookeeper. Oh, zookeepers. Oh no. I'm not gonna play that game anytime soon. No. I heard that artist and comedian. Wait, our famous voice actor Keanu Reeves both like the idea of having the Knuckles X Shadow TV series. Okay, now that's a good point. I love the idea already. But here's the thing though. What type of theme song is they gonna have? Will they stick with the Knuckles Show version? Or will it be something else? Or combine with a current song and music that we know? Hmm. Actually, that is a good question. What type of theme song they will eventually have? I mean, if we combine the first Knuckles series to share a theme song, and Tails' voice actor also wants a spin-off for Tails. Oh, great. Now Tails won a spin-off series of himself. Great. Just what we need. Tails won his own spin-off series. If we do have a spin-off series, who are going to be the other characters? Well, mine's the humans in scenarios like that, but who's going to be in that TV series for Tails, in general speaking? Mm, it could be Cream. It could be, I don't know, Big. It could be Cosmo. Could be. You don't know until they actually put that in that damn series for Tails. Now, the main focus is on the Knuckles X Shadow TV series. How long will it last? Will it last for like a good 1 year? Or will it be last for another, let's say, how should I explain this in the best way I can? Well, since we got the Knuckles show as the first season, now you combine Shadow with Knuckles. Will that make the Knuckles series 2? Or is just its own separate series? Now that part doesn't make any sense to me right there. If you're not going to combine the first part of the Knuckles series with the Knuckles X Shadow TV series, then what type of show is going to be about? Him and Shadow going to be best friends? Somewhat of it? Like if Shadow's going to be the enemy, or Knuckles going to be the hero, or those two going to be the heroes facing up against what? Like that guy from the first series again? And this time he won Shadow's power instead of Knuckles. I mean, it all depends on who's actually gonna do the scripts and everything else. It all depends. Even I don't know this for sure. But all I know is that you got to keep on searching to find out what the answers are on the internet, or read the books, or basically read the comics, the IDW, or anything else. It's kind of, I seem like a good link to it. It all depends. They will be on the quest to find all the Chaos Emeralds. Wait, what? What do you mean find the rest of the Chaos Emeralds? In the Master Emerald just hold all the Chaos Emeralds in it? I mean, they not actually got spread out again, didn't they? If that's going to be a spoiler, then I don't want to talk about it. Like seriously, I don't want to talk about it. That will go ruin the whole series. If they are searching the Chaos Emeralds again, then what's the whole point? I mean, do even Movie Sonic even has the Chaos Emeralds with him since the last time? Did they got spread out, or just like let's say someone cracks the Master Emerald again, and it wasn't Knuckles. It could be somebody else. It maybe could be Shadow, but it could be someone else, like someone just breaking into their home of Movie Sonic and them, and possibly cracked open the Master Emerald with a lot of force. It could be something like that, but who could be dumb enough to walk into Movie Sonic and Knuckles' home? I know it's Shadow, but it's not going to be Shadow. Like he could be like popping out of nowhere every now and then to see what's going on. Yeah, but when Shadow went kaboom, the Chaos Emeralds could have scattered to the other planets, and they have met the other characters like Rouge. Now you put it like that, that could be the subject. But my whole thing is, if Rouge is going to be in the TV series and not in the movie, then how come she be able to see the Chaos Emeralds spread throughout the whole universe? Oh God, thank God I didn't say multiverse, but the whole entire universe. Like, if Sonic actually send all the 7 Chaos Emeralds, well, basically Shadow, talking about that. I keep on talking about Sonic a lot. I don't know why, but he is the main character. But we're talking about Knuckles and Shadow, the TV series, not him. But it does make a lot of sense in a way. Shadow went to kaboom, and the Chaos Emeralds could have scattered the whole entire planet. Also, subscribe to this person who give us all the Sonic news. Well, between you and me, I may not be like the great Sonic news reporter or anything else, but all these great rumors, they all probably have links to each other. You never know. All the chapters, the reading, it kind of make a lot of sense. if you ask me. Like, you see the clear line of it, start from the beginning to end. But you never know what's gonna happen. So that's why I say this: keep your opinions to yourself, and don't try to spoil the whole the whole thing, or that'll be the whole point of taking away the best fun part of the TV series and the movie as well. If we can't have Rouge in the movie, I don't mind she be in the Knuckles X Shadow TV series. I don't mind, but preferably, I still want her to be in the movie regardless. And this coming from a true Sega fan. Well, basically, a true Team Dark fan. I still love Shadow. I do simp for Rouge. In regards to Maria, oh yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of moments. Very lot of moments with Maria. Still don't have one yet. Still. Still don't have Maria. My Maria. This Hawker's Maria. Oh, Maria, where are you? From all over the multiverse. Well, let me take that back. Throughout the whole universe, even though you are dead. Where are you, Maria? Are you alive or are you dead? Are you somewhere across the multiverse searching for me, the ultimate life form, Shadow the Hedgehog, and throughout the whole space-time warp, dangness, or even from the great beyonds of VRChat themselves? I'm still looking for you, Maria. Where are you? When I needed you the most. I know you saved my life, but seriously, I should be the one supposed to die on the space colony ark, not you. You are innocent. And now that was something like Movie Shadow would have said, or any other Shadow in general. From the game, movie, and the Knuckles X TV series. You never know until you figure it out for yourself. Okay? Oh, what else? I have one more topic I want to talk about. Alright. So you guys know that I am a wrestling fan. Sometimes I want to talk about a certain type of wrestler. Sometimes. But not all the time, but sometimes. Now, let me cut down right to the checks of things. I have a theory you could be Silver's father since you're immortal, which means you could exist in Silver's timeline. You both have chest fur, and you both have chaos control. Okay, let's be perfectly honest. All Sonic characters, including the female side, do have chaos control in their own type of way. Not all have the same abilities like Shadow, in general speaking. I mean, Sonic have chaos control whenever he wants to use it or not. It all depends how he feels about it. But normally he would just run around in the speed of sound. That's all he is. Blue punk. Anyway. But besides of the whole scenario about the theory of Shadow being Silver's father, now that fact is still troubling me. If he is Shadow's son, then how in the god did Shadow live for that long? I mean, it had been 50 years already. Now, between the movie and movie Silver. Now really need to think about this. Silver been alive through the future, and he been with Blaze. Now Mephiles is going to be a different story. Now compared to that scenario with the Knuckles X Shadow TV series spinoff, compared to that with the situation between the son of Shadow or basically adopted, it all depends. I don't know if Silver is actually adopted. Actually, now think about it. Is Silver even, if he is the son of Shadow, then who the guy is the mother? Do even Silver even have a mother in this damn series? I mean, from besides Sonic 06. I mean, from the IDW section and from themselves, from the books as well. Silver is actually a mystery character. Some you say that he might be the son of Shadow, but to me, Silver is a totally different hedgehog in general speaking. We cannot confirm that he actually biologically related to Shadow. It's still a mystery. We cannot just dig right into it. You got to really have to look into the information. Info is key, as always. Even though Shadow and Silver may be similar traits with chaos control, but the only thing is who in the guy who teach Silver how to use chaos control ahead of Shadow. Now, really think about it. He's been in stasis for 50 years since then. Now, he's been alive for another 50 years, and then he met Silver. And then, sooner rather than later, he's probably going to meet Blaze afterwards. Now, imagine that. Shadow dies, Silver's still around. Then, he met Blaze, and everything else was on Nathan, and everything else is come and gone. Silver is still a mystery. Shadow the Hedgehog, basically not his true father, and everything else is still not entirely true. In the Black Knight, wait, hold on. In the Black Knight, Lancelot is the father of Silver in the game. So could that be a hidden? Well, it's just based on that Silver's past, not the current Silver. That, as long as I know, that's only in the Night Silver's time. But this is from the Silver from the future. So between that Silver and the one from Lancelot's timeline, I say that's a different Silver from a different aura. We don't know for sure for that. Even I don't know if that part is actually true or not. But if it's from that game, that might be a hint. But sometimes that hint could be leading up to like a different scenario. You never know. Because I never got a chance to play the Night of the Wind. Or Sonic the Hedgehog Knighthood or something like that. I don't know. I never really got the chance to play the game yet on the Wii. I do have the Wii with me, but I never got a chance to play it. Because all the copies are all gone. There's no more Wii. We got Nintendo Switch. There's no more other Sonic games. Mine's the Sonic X Shadow version. And there's so many other ones. Where is the game? There's tons of copies from everywhere across the world, even from eBay side of things. I mean, you could chat eBay yourself, Wish, anything. Just do your research and look diligently on what things you search up for. Some are scams, some could look official, but sometimes the official things may lead to something else. You never know. It's till the right moment of how you deeply want the game. Night of the Wind, that's part of the Wii from the Nintendo side of things. Now, imagine this. All the Sonic games from the past, present, and future was all on the Wii. And currently, some of the Sonic games could be on Xbox and PlayStation, PS5, or perhaps PS4 still. It all depends. And PC too. But except for, I know that Sega doesn't like fan-made games, but fan-made games are pretty epic in sort of a way. They really do hard on making great content. Between fan-made games, you have to give some credit to Sonic Omens, even though the graphics was fine, but it could be an official Sega game that would everybody will definitely will play it. If it was a official game. Now imagine that you got another story added to another, but between the Sonic Omens and another Sonic game, that part continues and the other one don't. Like it's another secret. Do you know who Sickle Doom is? No, I don't know who Sickle Doom is. I think he's from the IDW comics. I, I've been hearing a lot of people in streams speak about this specific character. But Sickle Doom, is he still similar to Black Doom? Like in general speaking. Is Sickle Doom still the same thing like Black Doom? Then, oh, we're gonna have our hands full. If that's from another Sonic universe, then I might have to cross the line right there if I find out nobody. No, he's not. Okay, so Sickle Doom and Black Doom are two separate beings. Okay, so besides those two, actually, now I think about it, he's he was a fan made from like 2013. Okay, so from 2013, hmm, he made from the DNA of Sun and Shadow. So would that makes him their son or brother? Mm, that's a hard decision to make. The fusion of DNA from Sun and Shadow. Mm, well, it depends on. Well, I don't want to say this out loud or anything else. But if he was DNA created, then who was the one who created him in the first place? It could be Dr. Eggman. If Sickle Doom was created and the DNA from Sonic and Shadow, I believe Eggman is behind that scenario. I can't say for sure because Sonic and Shadow are basically straight. Mm, now you got me thinking about that. Mm, well, Sonic and Shadow are two different type of hedgehogs in their own ways, in their own rights. Shadow like to get his things done. Sonic like to be lazy around, but still get his job done as well. But mostly, he mostly like the chill type. Shadow is more serious. When it comes down to like fights, Shadow always prevails, and something like that. Sonic will give it his all, but normally he never gives his opponents second chances. Now Shadow, he mostly strike questions. Let me slow down real quick. Mm, in possible terms, mm, that's gonna be a difficult scenario for Shadow because he's been through a lot mm, between Dr. Gerald Robotnik and the other professors there too. Shadow wasn't born yet. Maria saved Dr. Gerald from jail. They both escaped to the space colony Ark and stayed up there for a very long time. As history recalls from the third Sonic movie, she'd been up there like for how long? Since she was a child? Like, hmm, actually, not Now I actually think about it. How do Maria actually launch an actual rocket ship to the space colony arc? That is still questioning my theories. And all these other theories are seeing a good connection here. Now let me think about this. If Maria was that young and pilots a freaking rocket ship, she must be in her 20s since then. Then it doesn't make any sense that she was 12 years old since then. But she was Dr. Gerald Robotnik's granddaughter. I could see like a great lines of circulations right here. Now you guys got me thinking about it. Now let's see. It could be somewhere between the past, present, and future, but mostly in the past. Now, really got to think about it. From that current time, Maria was basically, let's say, for example, let's say she was like 10 years old. 10 years old. Since Dr. Gerald was in the space colony arc, well, not space colony arc yet, but he was in prison. Yeah. So if he was in prison for that amount of time, Maria was 12 years old and basically knows how to fly a freaking rocket ship and went up to the space colony arc. And they stayed there for that long time. And that's the whole space sickness took over her. And then Dr. Gerald had Black Doom's help, created Shadow. And that he must be the key to Maria's cure. But we can't say for sure on that fact because Maria never got cured in the first place because he got terminated by, Dr. Eggman. And everything else has led up to this point. So basically, it's all because of Eggman. Dr. Ivo Robotnik Eggman. It's all your fault. Big egg, you egg-old, bald-headed. Ooh. You better be lucky. You even survived during the fourth movie. But it's Eggman. He survived a lot of crazy things. But between you and me, I think he might be somewhat behind everything that's related to Sonic and Shadow's past. Now, really need to think about this. Sonic was abandoned. He never had his actual birth parents with him. And that is clearly official from the IDW section. Now with that, combined to the official Sonic, and would that make a lot more sense in that scenario? I mean, mine's the Sonic Underground. Actually, now I think about it, do Sonic Underground even have links to the official movie's timelines though? Now you got me thinking about this. Let's see. From the first movie, it actually explained how Sonic was found by his adopted mother. His birth mother, it was somewhere else. And mostly, it could be somewhere in the, let's say, the first scene explained it. Now it got me really have to look back into it. And then combine it with the Sonic movie 2, and then Sonic movie 3. Now combine the first parts of the movie, like cut them like in 30 minutes, and you watch that clip over and over again and see what's the only difference between the first part, the second, and the third. Between those three movies, from the first, the middle, and the end. And I talk about the Sonic movie one, two, and three. Cut the first parts of the movie off. Then look at the endings. Now combine them with the opening scenes. Now literally have to think about it. Combine those two scenes together and combine them with the whole sigma of things. But you never know until you actually figure it out. You got the books, you saw the Wikipedia, you saw the whole story of Sonic. Shadow, different scenario, but still similar. Silver is a mysterious hedgehog. We cannot claim that he is the son of Shadow. So we cannot confirm that yet. Because I don't work for Sega. This is just my opinion. But all I know is that if you want to believe that Shadow and Silver are actually father and son, then go right ahead. Because that's your decision that if those two are actually are bloodline related. But to others, Silver is different from Shadow. See the difference between those two. Now, and not just because of their quill shape, but the ways how they do things. Silver is mostly focusing on the future. And somewhat like Shadow, but he mostly stuck into the past scenario. Like a grandpa. Now imagine that. Shadow the Hedgehog, a grandpa. Huh, isn't that something? 50 years, still alive. He became a grandfather. Imagine that. Damn, he's old. Well, besides everything else, yeah, I do think Shadow could be some type of father figure for any type of hedgehog around. But between the IDW section, it's something different. Not just in DeviantArt, it could be something else. I'm the only one in the chat. Wow. I'm so lost right now. Classic Nathan. Well, Sonic the Hedgehog fan, I'm both really brutally honest with you. I don't know what to expect. We've been having this long Q&A section. I'm supposed to be playing the R.E.P.O game right now. Let me just pull this out right now, and without the VTuber model in the way. So give me one good second. Wow, this is so laggy as ever. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can still hear me out there. Let me check the chat on my phone real quick. Oh, dang, something just happened. Uh, yeah, another stream interruption. Okay, I just heard that. That's one thing, but the stream itself is a little bit of a lag. Okay, this mic. I don't know. You guys can still hear me, or the screen is must be frozen on you guys' end. So, what I'm gonna do is that. Oh, you guys won't believe this, but I'm going to have to. It's still going. It's still going on. Oh, okay. Because something's not right on my end. Because the way how I'm seeing this right now is like the screen on my end is not going anywhere. Like it's totally like froze up. But I'll try to do my best. My screen is frozen. Okay. Looks like I have to have to reschedule this stream as well for R.E.P.O, but for some odd reason, it's not working as it's supposed to be. I don't know if it's because of the internet speed or the PC itself. I can't say for sure. So, as of right now, this stream is going to be postponed until like May. I know I got a lot of things to do in May. I have to get ready for the whole new characters update for the channel and everything else. So I might as well focus on that and everything else. But I'm pretty sure for the rest of you who actually seen my streams before, this is not supposed to happen before or anything else of the sort. So I guarantee you that this will basically will be fixed soon, and hopefully it will not be like this, because this is unfair. It's not unfair for you guys to actually see my type of streams being like this. So I would like to deeply apologize to end streams like this, because it doesn't seem right for like your side of the way how the screens are. Like on mine, on several different devices, it's all frozen. I think it's because of my internet speed, or is the game itself is too fast for it. So it all depends on the GPU and the CPS. So I might have to reschedule this. So this is a goodbye for now. I'll try again for Sonic X Shadow Generations tomorrow, on the first day of April. So stay tuned for that one. As always, this is your ultimate life form, the almighty Shadow the Hedgehog, signing out. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the day of March. Looking forward for tomorrow. And those of you is a part of my Discord server, I hope you guys can actually join me on the Discord call, not only in school but after school. I hope you guys can actually come back and really help me out make my blood pressure boil. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everyone.